True strength isn't being able to knock your enemies down. It's being able to hold yourself upright against their blows. Tony Sorensen. Today I'm here to share something powerful with you. How to destroy your enemy without ever fighting. It may sound impossible, but the truth is, the most powerful victories are the ones won internally without aggression or conflict. Let's dive in. Step 1. Control your emotions. The first thing you need to realize is that anger, frustration, and bitterness only give your enemy more power. When you let your emotions dictate your actions, they control you. Instead, learn to remain calm and collected. Imagine your enemy trying to provoke you and picture yourself standing firm, steady like a rock in the middle of a storm. Emotional control gives you power. It puts you in the driver's seat. Step 2. Understand their motivation. Every enemy is driven by something: fear, insecurity, envy. Once you understand what drives them, you can detach yourself from their attacks. Their actions are not about you, but about their own inner battles. Knowing that, you can rise above the conflict, refusing to let their hostility affect you. And here's where it gets interesting. Step 3. Use silence as a weapon. Yes, silence. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. By refusing to engage, you show immense strength. Silence frustrates your enemy. They expect a reaction, but when you give them nothing, they're left powerless. In that moment, they've already lost. Next, just rise above their level. Think about it. Fighting with them only pulls you down to their level. But if you focus on bettering yourself, on rising above the noise, you win without even engaging in battle. Your success, your growth will speak louder than any argument ever could. This isn't about being better than them. It's about being the best version of yourself. So let's talk about mindset. Master your mindset. No one can defeat you unless you let them inside your head. Train your mind to be resilient. Focus on your long-term goals. When your mind is rooted in peace and purpose, nothing can disturb your inner calm. Your enemy can try to shake you, but when you're mentally unshakable, they've already lost the battle. Step 6. Turn their energy against them. Imagine for a second, instead of pushing back, you take their negativity and turn it into fuel for yourself. Use their criticism to improve. Redirect their energy into something constructive for your life. It's like martial arts. Use your enemy's force to your advantage. And in doing so, their attempts to harm you actually end up helping you. And don't forget the power of empathy. It might sound strange, but one of the most powerful tools you have is understanding your enemy. I'm not saying you have to like them, but by seeing things from their perspective, you take their power away. When you can empathize with their pain, their fear, their insecurities, you disarm them. They expect conflict, but empathy, that's something they never see coming. Step number 8, outshine, don't outfight. The best way to destroy your enemy is to be successful, so fulfilled that their negativity becomes irrelevant. Shine so brightly in your own life that they can't stand in your way. Your success is your greatest revenge. Don't fight them, outshine them. Step 9, stay focused on your purpose. Every second you spend thinking about your enemy is a second taken away from your dreams and your goals. Your purpose is bigger than any enemy. When you're focused, laser focused on what really matters to you, your enemy can't touch you. They'll exhaust themselves trying, but you're untouchable. And finally, step 10, lead by example. Don't engage in conflict. Instead, let your actions show who you are. Be the person who leads with grace, with wisdom, and with purpose. Show them that you don't need to fight to win. You win by living fully, by being true to yourself. So let's summarize. Destroying your enemy without fighting is one of the most powerful acts of self-mastery you can ever achieve. Conflict, whether personal or professional, drains your energy and attention, pulling you away from your true purpose. When you engage in battle, whether through words or actions, you're feeding into the negativity that the enemy thrives on. But by refusing to fight, you're not only preserving your energy, but also taking control of the situation. You shift the focus from conflict to growth, from external battles to internal strength. Choosing not to fight shows immense wisdom and self-discipline, and it frees you to focus on what really matters in your life. The most impactful way to destroy an enemy is through your own success and personal evolution. When you rise above the situation and focus on bettering yourself, your progress and achievements become your greatest counter to any hostility. Instead of wasting time on retaliation, pour that energy into improving your skills, reaching your goals, and expanding your influence. As you grow and evolve, you'll find that the power your enemy once held over you diminishes because your success becomes the most profound response. Their efforts to bring you down will only highlight their own shortcomings, while your rise will speak louder than any argument or confrontation ever could. And never forget, fighting with an enemy often pulls you down to their level, making you just as reactive as they are. But when you choose not to fight, you stand tall in your integrity and maintain control over your narrative. This level of detachment not only empowers you, but also frustrates your enemy, who likely thrives on conflict. By refusing to engage, you deny them the satisfaction of a battle. You show that you are above the chaos, unbothered by their attempts to provoke you. In that moment, you've already won, because you've demonstrated that their actions don't affect your peace. So finally, destroying your enemy without fighting teaches you a valuable lesson in emotional intelligence and resilience. It shows you that true strength comes from within, not from overpowering someone else. It's about mastering your emotions, staying focused on your goals, and refusing to let external forces dictate your actions. This approach not only preserves your energy, but also allows you to maintain your dignity and grace in the face of adversity. In the end, the most important victory is not over your enemy, but over the parts of yourself that would have otherwise been consumed by anger, revenge, or bitterness. So let's recap. You control your emotions. You understand their motivations. You use silence, rise above, and master your mindset. You turn their energy against them, show empathy, outshine, and stay focused on your purpose. And most importantly, you lead by example. No fighting, no aggression, just strength, growth, and peace. Now I'm going to leave you with this. Live authentically. Trust your instincts, even when the world tries to drag you into battles that aren't yours. And most importantly, rise above the noise. The real victory is in mastering yourself. When you do that, your enemies can't touch you. Now go win your battles. Peace and blessings. Dr. O.